Oh yes, we are live. Teacher Tim is here. July 2019, a special guest, Teacher Vinod, Innovative English of India. Now, Teacher Tim is early, and again, what is the purpose of being early? Well, one of the 5 characteristics of a good human being is to be punctual and in social responsibility. The 6th characteristic, once you develop your 5, your foundation, the 6th characteristic of a good human being is social responsibility. So, Teacher Tim understands punctuality and is early. Why? To begin to use technology in the way that technology was actually brought into the world for. And again, Teacher Tim's going to invite members. Now, it's up to the members if they have learning issues, if they don't know how to share this to certain individuals that might want to listen, up to them. They might not know how to share it. That's okay. These are learning issues. This is true project-based, everyone. You have your L of your Fila, your learning issues. Now, Teacher Vinod, again, is going to be sharing something tonight. We will see. Now, we're also going to dive into something that he was talking about yesterday with a supermom in the Beautiful Life Club. So, right now, we're going to tag Teacher Vinod. Perfect. The tag is there. Now, if you have a special guest, you want to tag. Now, Teacher Vinod is truly aware of his vision, his dream Fila. So he's excited. He wrote in the India Web Talk Pioneer Club of Messenger, 30 minutes to go. And again, he is going to seize this opportunity to share, as you can see in the title, Teacher Vinod of Innovative English of India shares. Shares what? Well, do you see the emoji's heart? That's his love. The light bulb is the idea. Love your idea. Microphone means to share it, to speak it. And again, who are you going to speak it to? Your vision that you love. To the world. That is the globe, the earth. The 4 beautiful emojis that Teacher Tim shares when people on the global stage, everyone. This is the global stage. You can go into Messenger and you can, develop yourself there. This is the true educational evolution. There's a purpose for this. Right now, Teacher Tim is inviting members of the club. So Teacher Tim is early. 6:30 we start with Teacher Vinod. Teacher Tim is early. One of the 5 characteristics of a good human being, punctuality. To be punctual. Well, why is Teacher Tim punctual? Well, there's a 6th characteristic. Once you build your 5 and you create them, your foundation is strong, then you have a 6th. It's called social responsibility. So, Teacher Tim, with social responsibility, understands the 5 characteristics of Teacher Tim, and punctuality is one. Early. Why? Well, again, Teacher Tim understands technology and what needs to be done before it starts. What starts? Well, the assigned appointment. Respecting time. Respecting time. How do you respect time? Well, respect is one of the 5 characteristics of a good human being. What are you respecting? Your time, your vision, your idea. There it is, everyone. There is the Fila, plain sight. True project-based. Your idea. Now, yesterday, Teacher Vinod, he shared something very beautiful to Supermom Innovative English of the Philippines. He wanted to know how to unlock human potential, especially when the human says, I don't want, which the facts of this idea, the facts are of this world, the reasons why we're going to discuss everything tonight in about 30 minutes. We're going to have this first part, Teacher Vinod, high level human being. Same like Spider-Man Riza, high level. Spider-Man Riza, thank you for commenting inside Web Talk. To the angel investor, Jeff, you wrote underneath a post of Teacher Tim where he is responding. This co-founder, this angel investor of Web Talk is responding. He's beginning to understand who Teacher Tim is. And if you think Web Talk, if you think individuals, all of them understand who I am in there, that is a fact. They do not understand how Teacher Tim is bringing in the true educational evolution. It's going to run through Web Talk. It's going to run through Web Talk. It's going to run through passion and true compassion. Web Talk is about a passionate idea. Web Talk is about a passionate idea. The facts are people waste a lot of money in social platforms. They go here, they go over here, they go over here, they go over here. Web Talk, the idea, an all-in-one, and you are the proud owner of the social platform. The facts are people need money to create their vision. Web Talk has an idea to give you part of the funds as it grows. That is a fact that most people in this world, they need money to survive and create their what? Their dream Fila. Learning issues are unlimited, everyone. Unlimited. What does that mean? Unlimited. Just like today with Spider-Man Riza, talking to Innovative English of Pakistan, who signed up for Web Talk a couple days ago. This individual, IELTS. And what did he share? He will self-teach himself. He will go after it himself. He will go into this world without the program of thinking to pay money for IELTS. And he knows how to do it. He gave by signing up for Web Talk, and now he's talking to Spider-Man Riza in an interactive channel that the world understands that IELTS is the step towards your business ideas. IELTS is getting out into the world. Exams and true project-based, piece of cake. Easy. Fly. Oh, fly. Action plan right there, everyone. Here is your mind map. Week 1, what is your vision? You mind map it out. Yesterday, a human being shared a question to Supermom of Innovative English of the Philippines. Teacher Tim, a true project-based teacher, was deeply listening. That's it. That's all Teacher Tim was doing. Now we have this idea here. If it comes up tonight, it comes up tonight. If it doesn't come up tonight, it doesn't come up tonight. It's all about Teacher Vinod tonight. He will be sharing. Oh yes, he will be sharing. And Spider-Man Riza, you can share your Web Talk invitation anytime you like. Anyone can in these broadcasts, everyone, because that Web Talk is going to be the key to the next level of this True English Speaking Club as it becomes a secret club with individuals that signed up for Web Talk for free. You will now have access to free education, global teachers, global students, creating something the world and the four-wall classroom has no idea how to create. No idea. They are still in the 20th century. We are in the 21st century. And this is the 21st century. True project based. What is the human being's vision? What is the human being's potential? What are their obstacles, learning issues through their vision, first based on their facts, everyone. So, in a few minutes, we're going to have Teacher Vinod come live, and for the next 20, 30 minutes, remember, out of respect for time, both on the front end, punctual, 6:30 Thai time, 5 p.m. India time. And again, the back end of punctuality is also about ending at a respected time of what was shared. So, we are live. And so, now, I just came. Yes, I'm inviting right now. And Baron, this is Baron. Thank you for joining. Stick around. Look at the title. Look at the title. Look at the title. I just shared something right here. I just shared something right here. You want to know what the topic is? The topic is the whole. It's the whole. You can go back into the four walls of a classroom. Topic, 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 topic. And then just as the true project-based teacher rips out the program of humanity with topic, 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 topic. Well, then now we have Teacher Vinod who's going to come in, and he mentions yesterday he actually was guiding a supermom in her live broadcast. The supermom truly from her heart didn't know what to talk about. Well, then he began the fifth skill, everyone. He began to share things, to get to know the supermom. It was up to the supermom to be able to respond back. And what was the supermom there as well doing? Listening and then responding? She was reading the comments of people. Are you aware of this broadcast? Are you aware of this broadcast? What's the topic? What's the topic? What's the topic? What was the topic? What's 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 the topic? Topic. This is why you are seeing the interactive channels right now on the Facebook Global Stage there, Super Baron. You signed up for Web Talk. Now, whatever you're going to do in Web Talk, you're going to do. Teacher Tim is aware of everything. Right now this is where we're at, right here. We're on the Facebook Global Stage. And if you understand what the title is of this club, True English Speaking Club, and there are two skills that the world, here's the fact, everyone. Here's the fact. You see that F right there? You see that F? You want to know what the fact is? After 10 years, 15 years of human beings being in a four-wall classroom, the fact is they cannot speak. They don't know how to listen. Grammar and tenses first. Yay! Who do I sound like? I sound like a grade 1 student, a grade 2 student. Yay! Grade 3 student. Yeah. Grade 4 student. Yeah. Grade 5, come on, I hate this now. Oh, man. University. High school. You think I'm joking? You really think I'm joking here? Teacher Tim knows the facts. How? Oh, how? Look at the week 1 mind map. The world has shared true project-based, learn English, learning issues, learn how to speak. Oh! Learn how to listen. Listen to what? There's your mind map, everyone. There's your mind map. Learning English. Then you mind map it out. Woo! 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 I love music, Teacher Tim. Thank you for sharing. I love sports, Teacher Tim. Thank you for sharing. That's how you will learn. Nature's law. All right, Teacher Vinod. Get ready. Oh, yes. He's so excited. He shared in the Messenger Club of India Web Talk Pioneers. And Teacher Arsh, thank you. Again, at the same time I was writing, I actually tried to leave a voice message to that individual asking, what time in Iraq? What time? And that's the beautiful learning issue for that human being. And then you supported in your country a human being from your country. It's wonderful. Absolutely true awareness, Teacher Arsh. And again, that is the true purpose of these messenger clubs right there. You guide your country. Teacher Tim is aware of everything. I can be there. Again, though, do I really want to be in Messenger? Do I really want to be somewhere outside of the global stage to listen and to develop other teachers from around the world that have the same facts? Their students are falling asleep. Their students are falling asleep. What's the idea? Bink! Why do you think Teacher Tim is an advisor for super engineers at a technology university? How do you think this came about? And do you see any other Americans there? Do you see anybody else in the world creating this way? Oh, Teacher Meserat, there she is. All right, so we will continue to be patient. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's time. Teacher Vinod. Let's see. I even tagged him. Now again, remember everyone, Teacher Vinod, high level. We will show a true patience, just like Teacher Tim did with Spider-Man Riz's friend who signed up for Web Talk, a business individual. Teacher Tim created time. She shared in Messenger. She wasn't ready for that. Innovative English Global Interview. And again, how many people understand what an Innovative English Global Interview is? Does the school teach you that? No, they teach you the exam. You're going to have an exam. Here's your tenses and grammar. And then you're going to have interviews. And you're going to have questions. Here are all the questions for you. So you memorize these questions and you memorize these words. Because if you get that question, you can just memorize something. And you'll be disconnected from the human being when they interview you. But who cares? You're going to pass the test and you're going to get a 6.5. And you're going to get a 500. Because that's all you need to pass into the next levels. Oh, yes. So, we wait patiently for Teacher Vinod. I'm checking. Let's see. Did Teacher Vinod write anything yet? All right. I'm not going to leave the broadcast. I'm just going to leave this really quick and check Messenger. Okay. I see the same message. 30 minutes to go. Teacher Vinod wrote, and now it's time, right? 6:30 India time. Oh, Thai time. 5 o'clock India time. Teacher Arsh wants to join. Be patient there, Teacher Arsh. We will wait for Teacher Vinod. There are other individuals. Actually, Teacher Vinod did that with the other Innovative English Global Interview the other day with Spider-Man Riz's friend who has a ceramic and tile company. And then Teacher Vinod said, oh, I can take her place. I said, this is a set time for 20 minutes. That is it. It's just that simple. So Teacher Tim will wait for the 20 minutes. And then I'm also waiting for the super engineer, Super Tiger, to share week 3, if he has available time, Sunday night. Again, showing that he can be in another province and Teacher Tim can be in another province and he can still develop his English speaking and listening to Teacher Tim. Why? Because he said about these exams coming in his senior year next year, he wants to knock them out easy, Teacher Tim, without memorizing. You got it, Super Tiger. All right, still no. Teacher Vinod, still nothing. And so, yeah, see, where is the barren individual who signed up for Web Talk? See, where is he? See, what's the topic? What's the topic? Look at the top of the. When this is over, you'll see. What's the topic? What's the topic? Hey guys, what are you guys talking about tonight? Are you humanity or are you a program from a classroom? There's a big difference. What's the topic? Do you sit down with all your friends outside at a bar or a restaurant? You come in and you see all your friends, you say, hey, what's the topic? Hey, what are you guys talking about, man? Nice to see you guys. You talk in your mother tongue, right? Do you say, what's the topic in your mother tongue? If you do, wow, wonderful. Tell you what, though, that's unnatural. What's the topic when you just jump in? You just read rap? Yeah, I can be a rapper, man. Like Eminem? Yeah. Hadi, he's a web talker now. Teacher Arsh. Yes, this morning he was asking, and then Teacher Meserat was supposed to share her invitation. All of you can share your invitation links to Web Talk anytime. In the True English Speaking Club, The Beautiful Life, any of you can. This is about the whole, supporting you. And we'll take the effort to help people understand it as well. You are not alone in True Project Based with Teacher Tim. That I guarantee. It's about your effort, though. And you understanding that you have 3 unique clubs of Facebook, everyone. So, still no, I don't see Teacher Vinod. That's kind of weird. All right, let me just pop out of here for a second. Okay, see, he just wrote it's 5 o'clock India time now. He just wrote in the India Web Talk Pioneer Club. So, yeah, you know, maybe my watch, I don't wear a watch. I just have it on my desk here. Maybe it's a little bit snibbies. All right, so, Teacher Tim, I was laughed at years and years ago when I'd be in the classrooms and in the big island, you know, on the big island of Hawaii, and what time is it, Teacher? I'd be outside, you know, playing with the children, kickball and different things. Or what time is it, Teacher? Oh, well, let me look at the sun here. Oh, it's 1:30 right now. Huh? How do you know that? Oh, you can just tell. See the angle of the sun where we're at? And then they asked the other teacher, Teacher, what time is it? Oh, it's 1:35. Oh, human beings and their watches and time. Imagine, you know, the technology of a watch a long time ago. When someone thought of this idea somewhere and then they brought it into the world. You think everybody's like, yay, wow, it's so beautiful. I get your idea. Thank you. What? Really? You think humanity's always like this with creative human beings developing something they've never seen before? Oh, no, that won't work. What are you talking about? Who needs that? What is it called? A whoosh, a whoosh, whoosh. Every part of the world shares it somehow differently. It's their beautiful pronunciation on. Teacher Tim just says, watch. Watch this, everyone. Oh, here he comes. All right, Teacher Vinod. Very nice. I saw your message there in messenger of the India Web Talk Pioneer Club. So that's really nice. You're communicating there. There he is.
Hello, teacher team. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to all of you.
Yes. Yes. Teacher Vinod, we'll start off with this. Very simple. Yesterday actually was an amazing live broadcast with Supermom, Innovative English of Philippines. And really, not many people might know it, or it doesn't really matter. Teacher Tim was deeply listening, and she went live and was reading comments in the beginning and happy and giggling, and then she brought you on and, very relaxed, saying hello to her, boop, 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 boop. And she says very simply, oh, I'm live here and I really don't have any type of top. I don't really know what, I don't know what, and how you flowed it is actually what True Project is all about. You understand it. So I want to thank you for that and how you began to
You're
ask
most welcome,
questions.
sir.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Tim, I'd like to say every one of us here, we all have our own levels of communication. Like some of us are like too high natives, some of them are like beginners. But it's our job here to just keep them comfortable if they are talking to us. We never make them like, okay, your level is down, so we should not talk to you or something. Because somehow we all have the same motto. And this motto is like, we need to develop everybody, all human beings together. We have to help them to accomplish the goals of their lives. And no matter that how we can motivate them or appreciate them for their efforts that they are making. And when someone comes and at least trying, she is better than those they are dreaming to become fluent without doing nothing. Because to achieve any single thing in our lives, we have to put some action against that thing. And that was amazing that I was talking to her and I was like learning a lot of things with the help of her. And this was really, really a great experience of mine to communicate with.
Yeah. Yes, I felt that yesterday, and it was very brilliant how you were beginning to get to know her, and you were able to just simply begin with some questions that popped up in your head, and then you discussed, and then it broadened and it got wider and just more beautiful. Um, and you so now teacher Vinod, let me learn a little bit more about who you are, because you are a teacher, correct?
Yeah, you're right.
And okay, and where are you teaching right now? What kind of
Well,
school?
I like to start this from the very beginning. When I was in my eighth standard, almost 13 years old, so I started to teach beggars at temple free of cost because I really like teaching and doing an imparting education for people. I really needed that. So I did that job for 2 years, and I really enjoyed a lot because you know what? When we do something for no profit, and we are really doing by heart to teach some of them, like these beggars, they were not at that moment when they could just go to school or they afford the education system. So this was my personal experience that I learned a lot of things about the social experimented people, that what they think when we have nothing in our hands, especially in terms of money. So these guys were treated by the people like animals. Nobody wants to touch them, nobody wants to talk to them, nobody wants to do anything for them just because they are the beggars. And I went there I initiated and I started to teach them. And after 2 years, I went somewhere else. So unfortunately, I couldn't continue that process. But I still sometimes visit that place and meet with those people. Now they are mature and they are like uh, full, means they have become the grown professionals of their lives. I'm not saying in begging or something, but now they are like working labor kind of work. So they are at least managing their families, but they are no more beggars. But they live in the same place where they used to live. After this, I started teaching like coaching classes for like the students, like kindergarten students, because I really like love teaching. And now I'm teaching English and computer classes. I have my own institute. I work there, and this is my part-time job what I do. But I'm focusing on share market. I'm a trader, so I
Hmm.
have plenty of time, so I use that free time for teaching students. And my aim is to like provide them 24 hours classes, and that's the reason that I am active all the time on social media platforms. I tell my students that if you will rely on me only, so you have to wait 23 hours for just speaking English for 1 hour or 30 minutes. So it's a better that you guys should be accustomed of nowadays what technological things are happening here. You guys have to learn that how we can make these things usable for us. Instead of liking and posting your pictures, you guys can use the social media platform to improve your personal individual, and you can become the best uh, example for others that yes, these social media platforms are not for wasting time, they could be useful for us as well. So that's the reason that I sometimes share some things on other, like what you have seen last month.
Yes. Yeah. That's wonderful. So, okay, now the individuals that you approached a long time ago and began the journey of, showing your own ability to speak a language, correct? It was English that you wanted to, develop in them. How did you approach these human beings?
My school was near the temple. It was around 17 kilometers away from my house, and my school was like 1.5 kilometers away from the temple, and this temple is so famous. So this was like the pass through, so I used to go buy food to my school just for one kilometers. And this was like the year 2002 2001 when I was 13 years old. Now I'm 32, but I look a little younger, like 16 or 17. Oh, I'm just kidding. So 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 I saw some like kids, they were just begging. And one of my teacher, he told me like, if you give money to someone, that's not the valuable. So what you can do, you can teach them, you can give them education, so that they no need anymore to just go and beg. So that was the inspiration for me. And I used to go before 1 hour of starting my school, and I used to spend 1 hour with those beggars. I wouldn't say beggars, but I should say my students.
Look at that. Wow. And so, Teacher Vinod, in the beginning time of this, you are a student as well, and you're able to teach because your ability is your own level. It's strong. You feel good. How did they act in the beginning? How were they with you? Did they say, "Oh, thank you. We're gonna sit next to you. Yeah,
No,
keep
no, no.
talking."
This was totally different. This was totally different. Actually, they were not interested anymore. They were happy in their lives. And their parents, they said to me that if they won't beg, then what will we eat? I said, you should ashamed for this. You are sending your kids for begging. Like, are you not feeling you should be responsible parents? Instead of sending to temple, you guys must send them to school, because that's their age of learning. So I convinced them and I said, okay, no problem. I'll teach them free of cost and I give them food. So I had some pocket money and I used to give them food. So this was the only thing that worked there, and they were like interested to send their kids to me to learn something.
Yes. Okay. That's wonderful. So these are children, human beings that are children. So you're
6 years,
approaching children.
7 years old, 5 years
Okay.
old.
Okay. All right. So that makes it very clear on, you know, what you were creating, you know, for yourself. You were developing yourself. This was your own true project. There was a teacher inspiring you. Again, the program of the world is we can give money to human beings and we think that, yay, that's it. I'm happy now. And again, your teacher shared something to you. You deeply listened and said, there's more than just handing them something called a fiat, some currency. There's actually something more. So in the beginning, they were, you know, standoffish. They're not like,
Of course,
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
of
you're
course.
right. This was the
So
same
that,
gesture.
yeah. So really, this comes to what you shared yesterday with the super mom. You really are right now on this earth to understand this question that you asked her, and that is right here. See, I have it written. See, this is true project based, teacher Vinod, and you shared something of an idea yesterday. It was in a question. How to unlock the potential of a human being. And see, and you put more to it when they're not interested. They just don't want it.
I have one story, and I experimented this back in 2016. In 2016, in the month of November, Indian government decided to demonetize 1,500 currencies, the notes, and they scrapped them. And that was a very huge crisis of money for people. I started teaching people English absolutely free for all, a small kids to a professional. And this was going on for 6 months without taking a single penny to anybody. I tolerated all kind of like expenses of my rent and electricity bills and other expenses of my organization by my own account. But unfortunately, what I found that other institutions they were sending kids just to testify me, and students were like reluctant. They were not interested to learn here just because we have posted outside free classes for all. So when we like connect this word free, so this becomes a little suspicious for many human beings because they feel that nothing is free in the world. So why this guy is trying to do that? Maybe he is getting something from somewhere, or the government is trying to give him something. So that was the time when I felt like this is like show off world, and nobody understands the true potential of themselves. And that's why these institutes and these centers are making huge amount of money by teaching four wall classroom English. But if we talk about the real English, so real English must be spoken in front of people everywhere in the world. No one can say, no, I cannot teach, I cannot speak English in front of the people just because my teacher didn't teach me that how to speak that. It means there's something wrong. Or sometimes they say that we are not able to understand native speakers. It means they need real English scenarios where they can face such kind of things. And a lot of people, this is really rude to say, but a lot of people, they don't have emotions while they speak in English. They can't understand Hollywood movies. They can't understand songs. They are not able to sing songs, and they are not able to make fun of in English. So like emotionless, robotic way, like how are you? I'm fine. Where are you going? I'm going to job. Such kind of thing. They are following just the patterns of learning, and the pattern will never help them.
Oh, Teacher Bernard, you froze for a second. The patterns you were saying about the robotic pattern,
Yeah, actually,
it will not
I
help
got
them.
I got the call on the phone. That's why I was frozen. So I was talking about the patterns that the teachers are providing, and they claim that we can teach you just in 4 months or 6 months. And we know that learning a language means we have to spend the whole life, but it is never ended process.
Yes. Well, Teacher Vinod, I want to I want to go back about a minute where you were sharing your own fact about, this sounds rude, about people, human beings where they don't understand music, they don't understand movies, and actually see humanity and the true educational evolution. You're sharing your own fact. See, what humanity, when they hear this, and this is why you have to say, oh, I don't want to sound rude. See, in the true educational evolution, scrap that out. Scrap that out of, hey, I don't want to sound rude. It has nothing to do with that. You as a human being understand the facts. You understand the facts. You are expressing out the facts. And to the true project-based teacher, Teacher Tim, I will stand with your vision as you express the fact. I could care less if people are offended by something. I know it's a program when they get offended. It's because they're so programmed in something. Now let's go back about 5 minutes to the free part. Okay? Because
Okay.
Teacher Tim, did an experiment in Thailand many years ago. Okay? Now, Teacher Tim, many years ago, students come to me all the time after school, classes. Again, parents hear about Teacher Tim. Teacher Tim, you cure students. Can you help mine? Oh, come on. And they paid money. Okay? This was the deal. They would pay money. They that's what they do. Thailand is do. They do this. So it came to a point where I share with my wife, we're going to share another creative way instead of the currency. Parents can give us fruit, watermelon, grapes, whatever fruit they have at their home, bring it in. All right. Now, all of a sudden, parents, they hear this for the first time, Teacher Patty talking in Thai, mother tongue, so parents can understand. Because remember, parents are sending children not because they can speak English, it's because they never had this beautiful type of opportunity of a natural way. And again, the child is like, oh, I don't want. And then they come into the room and they're like, yeah. And then next thing you know, they're running every classroom, every time after school. They're running to the classroom. So there you go. From the, and then they're, because I can get permission-based out of non-permission-based duality. So what was the idea, the experiment you just shared, the free part? Teacher Tim said fruit. And what happened? They began to give fruit. And then they stopped. They said, you know what? We don't feel right. We got to give you money, Teacher Tim. We're giving you a bunch of bananas or, a couple oranges, and we know the value of who you are. So again, my point is, it's a program of currency. So when you say free, the program of the world is, oh, there's something wrong here. So we are in the 21st century, Teacher Vinod. Let's fast forward to today and why we're here. Because you, Teacher Vinod, are inspiring the world. That is a global fact. That is just, it's that simple. So Teacher Bernard, out of the respect for the time, because I know that this is the first time you set an appointment with Teacher Tim. I saw your beautiful, excited comments. You are active in the Messenger Club with the links there. You see of these clubs, the Messenger Club, India Web Talk. You're like, you respond by a love or, oh, thank you, and perfect. I was explaining when we were waiting for you, as you were about 5, 6, 7 minutes late, that it's okay. True project base is a true patience. Understanding humanity has to be different places. Punctuality is one of the 5 characteristics of a good human being. You were already showing it in the Messenger Club. You were truly aware. Whatever the situation was,
I didn't know that you're online here. I was waiting on the messenger that you'll send the link when you go live.
there's the learning issue. Thank you, Teacher Vinod. And that's why I explain it this way to you. It's okay with me. I could care less because the punctuality
So
part.
I thought for you that Mr. Tim cannot do that. He's so punctual. He must be live. I have to explore the Facebook page. So I started Facebook and I found you there.
Look at that. Perfect. So punctuality, Teacher Vinod, also on the other side of it, I did share with you about 20, 30 minutes. And then on the other side, the end side, also punctuality. Would you like to share, 2, 3, 4 minutes, a little bit of whatever you like to share before we say goodnight?
Sorry, you were breaking. I couldn't hear you well.
Oh,
maybe my connection is weak.
Okay, would you like to share 3, 4 minutes before we say goodnight? You can share a little bit about, anything you like or about what tonight, your first experience with Teacher Tim here.
Yeah, sure. I would be happy. Well, I would just say that we must respect the persons. And if someone is trying to force us, it's not like force, but it's a kind of motivational thing that we have to respect the thoughts of the person. When suppose that, as I'm taking your example here, like I've noticed that you are the one person here who is always available for everyone who wants to just connect with you or wants to take any kind of help about the web talk or other groups, or like wants to practice speaking with you. But I've noticed that being online, a lot of people are just watching and making comments, but they're not trying to get up or like to get on with you to talk. Maybe this is kind of opportunities for a lot of people here that they could come up with you, and instead of typing here, they can just talk to you directly, and that would be beneficial for the listeners and for the person who wants to practice. So this is the another thing, like, and the thing that what I sometimes feel that we all must appreciate the efforts of all the members here. They are like putting their time here. They are giving us some kind of knowledge. Like yesterday, Risa did, and his speech was truly inspiring, and I was really enjoying. And I was feeling for a while like I'm in a kind of like a stadium where a motivational speaker is delivering his mind-blowing speech. I was engrossed, and that's the reason that I didn't interrupt it. I did not interrupt him. I was waiting for him to finish, and then I would go and talk to him. But my Facebook wasn't like supporting, and I just disconnected middle of the speech. So I would say all of the members, not only in this group, but everyone for whole human life, like human beings, that they must understand the value of time.
Yeah. Teacher Vinod, thank you for creating time tonight and coming live. And this is only the beginning of what you have entered with True Project Based with Teacher Tim. You are already have set your sail with True Project Based. So it's very exciting to have someone like you when you can share your own wisdom, your own stories about what you went through and how you know, learn through the story. I love your story from Supermom yesterday that you created an account in Facebook as a woman. You wanted to know how a woman would be treated inside Facebook for your own account, for your own way of life as a man. And it was a beautiful sample of where we are as human beings in this world. And
That
again,
account, that account is still active, Mr. Tim. Maybe one day you'll get masses.
and you will see how Teacher Tim responds to pretty much everything in the beginning. And so many people, Teacher Vinod, you know, when I respond to them privately, you know, in Messenger, they add Teacher Tim as a friend because they see what's going on in Facebook. Then I get them in Messenger. Thank you for adding me as a friend. Here we go. There are 3 unique clubs of Facebook. Join them. There's 2. Sign up for Web Talk. It's free. And then your free education. It's up to you, though. Like you said, Teacher Vinod, the action plan. See? Right there. Action plan.
Yeah,
Okay? This is the feeler.
that's
So
amazing.
Teacher Vinod, next time we're going to talk about that question because you already went into it in a very beautiful way, your own way. How to unlock the human being and the mindset when it's turned off.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
that would be great idea. Yeah.
Thank you, Teacher Vinod. You did great. Enjoy your
Actually,
evening.
this question I just wanted to ask to you, but you have like grabbed this question for all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday
And
I said to Maria that Mr. Tim is the best person to give this answer.
And Teacher Vinod, as I remove you from the video, I'm just going to share something about that question, okay? Just a little simple something,
Oh yeah,
okay?
please go ahead.
Thank you, Teacher Vinod. You did great. And there he is, Innovative English of India. A pleasure, pleasure. And to that question, I will share with you something, Teacher Vinod, okay? Teacher Tim had an interview about 4 years ago or so at an innovative institute. Okay, Supermom calls me on the phone. Here's about Teacher Tim. Teacher Tim, there's an innovative institute. Blah, blah, what's and she gives the name. Blah, blah, what is this? Oh, KMUTT. Oh yeah, that's 5 minutes from my house. Wow. Can you go there? Why do you want me to go there, Supermom? I don't even know who you are. Because I got 2 children, 2 boys, and they are looking for teachers like you. They need. I heard about you and your innovative cooking classes and blah, 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 your board game cafe, blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay, where? She sends me, I go in, I have an interview, Teacher Vinod, with the president. He's 90 years old, okay? He's got an innovative institute that's 16, 17, 18 years now. This is about reforming the educational system in Thailand, this institute, okay? High level. Go in there, the president, the English coordinator at the time, an American, the Thai counterpart for the Thai English side of it, and some other people, 6, 7 people. Have the interview, they talk, you know, the president's there, he's listening, and they ask questions. And one of them, the Thai English teacher, okay? The coordinator for the Thai part, the English, to explain to the parents everything. Teacher Tim, here's a scenario for you. This is project-based here, and this is grade 2. And let me paint a picture. There's, you know, 2 children under a desk, and they're just playing under the desk. And one other children is over there with another child, and they're fighting with each other, you know, about something. And then over here on the other corner, you got a child crying. And Teacher Tim, this is project-based. You know, just painting a picture. What would you do? She asked. I said to everybody, I'll show you what I'll do. Think. Teacher Tim shows. I'm not in this world to be talking. It's here to show. I am here to show the dream feeler, your true project-based world out there of learning English. Teacher Tim is here to show you and guide you. Hold on. Like Teacher R said, buckle up. Oh, it's a ride of a lifetime. And when you're truly free, the potential of the human being, unlimited. And I'm talking about every age, any time. There's my answer, Teacher Vinod. We will have another discussion on that, though, as we bring in the passionate pioneers with you to, again, show the world. And it's simple. Teacher Tim will show. So, would anybody else, out of the respect for Teacher Vinod and his time, would anybody else like to come live and reflect a little bit about what they were deeply listening to? Again, Teacher Tim is honored to have you, the passionate pioneers, here in the real time, deeply listening, developing your listening skill, which is the #1 skill in humanity that's being developed. That's the true educational evolution, everyone. It's right there. If anybody wants to come on and reflect a little bit, take a minute or two, you're more than welcome to. Teacher Patty is coming back after her journey from 4 o'clock this morning around Thailand with temples. And she's still not back, so we're good. All right, let's see. What do we got with comments as I wait for? Thank you, Teacher Vinod. You did a great job. That's Spider-Man Riza sharing that. Teacher Meserod, great job. Teacher Vinod, yes. Very good. Time is gold. I didn't correct anyone, Spider-Man Riza. I corrected myself. Oh, Coach Salutza, yes, she does. Yes, she does. She shows. Teacher Vinod has a vision. Yes, he does. He has a dream feeler for sure. Good sharing experience by Vinod. Coach Rajiv is in there, writing around a little bit there. All right, then we got Supermom Maria writing to the newest member of Web Talk, Shawan. Very nice. You're very active. That's really nice. You're in the action plan of deeply listening. Yes. Wonderful. There's Teacher Ars there. I have 2 friends from America, 9 hours and 10-hour difference. I don't want to have a global time. I have my mind to set up at any time. I don't want to have a global time. I have my mind to set up at any time. Right. They must be in California, the West Coast, your friends, you know. Yeah, and that's, you know, there are individuals that are asking Spider-Man Riza to set the time, you know. Hey, can you set the time? Can you tell us a little bit of a time before? And, you know, they just don't understand who Spider-Man Riza is. He's going live when he goes live. His action plan is right in that present moment. He goes live, he goes live. It's up to the individuals in the world to say, you know what? I truly am aware of this human being, Spider-Man Riza. I'm going to join in. I'm going to stop my job. I'm going to stop my nap. And I'm going to join into that guy and deeply listen and join in. So they're requesting, hey, can you tell me the time in advance? They just truly don't understand who Spider-Man Riza is. Highest level of humanity, showing the world. You think he's quacking his mouth? You think he's just... He is showing the world, the program, and then showing. So, 0 individuals want to come live and share a little reflection about what they heard from Teacher Vinod, this is your opportunity. Teacher Vinod had shared. Again, Teacher Vinod is a new member. He'll begin to understand actually what and how the true educational evolution is being created. It's one human being at a time, one innovative English global interview at a time, and then Teacher Tim simply connects passionate pioneer to passionate pioneer. You take off, create for your community, for your country, for the world. Boom! True project based. This is a generational evolution in education. The world will not understand it because they're programmed too heavily with their beautiful little clean 4-wall classroom. Well, let that be, because those walls are down. They've been down. They're still there because it's an idea, and we are now in the 21st century. If you listen to Prince EA's video of many years ago, he talks about it. He gives perfect examples of it. How many in humanity truly understand that video? A minority. They're called passionate pioneers. And as it grows, so does the mindset of those human beings. And when the mindset begins to go into true balance, then the whole world begins to feel the energy. And that is the turn on of the off mindset, because it's a ripping out of a program. To all the people out there, you can't change someone if they don't want to. It's just a program deeply rooted in humanity. And what is the water? Here's the question before Teacher Tim leaves. What is the water that is being poured on the roots that are deeply embedded in? And the water is making it all nice and soggy and soft. And then the energy, it's simple energy. It's ripping it out. It's wrapped around everywhere. The roots are everywhere. It's ripping out right now. What is the water? Humanity. Aloha, everyone. Thank you.